G chord, but it's what I call a reinforced G chord, where we have the top two strings at the 3rd fret. You don't have to play the G like that in this song, of course, it'll sound okay, but you can't get Jeff Buckley's sound without playing both those two strings, because he uses them a lot. We're going to play in 6/8 time. 6th string, 5th string, 3rd string, top two strings together, 3rd string, and 6th string again, but it will move to the 2nd fret as it links us into the E minor. Here it is at speed 4 times. Now we're at bar 16 of the tab and we're singing. I can't sing Jeff Buckley's. Okay, so Leonard Cohen's Suzanne. So play F sharp minor like this, bar at the 2nd fret and 3rd finger on the 4th string at the 4th fret. Then later on we get a G sharp minor, and G sharp minor is exactly the same shape as F sharp minor, but 2 frets. Let me play it for you slowly, then we'll break it down. That's counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and what's going on there is out of an E chord shape we're pinching 6 and 2, string numbers of course. Then we're bringing our index finger and middle finger to the 4th and 3rd strings and setting up a pattern that's going 4, 3, 4. So 1 and 2 and. Now we're going to come back to the 6th string. We're going to play 6 followed by 4, 3, 4 again. So far we've got this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now we need to create this E sus4 chord, and we get that by continuing to hold a normal E chord but putting the little finger down on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. And on 5 and 6 and we're going to play strings 3 and 4. Then take the little finger off again and play strings 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and. Sometimes that is what Leonard Cohen does on the actual song. And as we start the song, I'm gonna suggest now that you have your tab ready as we have a look at this, because we start the song exactly that way. The first bar is the pattern we just looked at on an A chord. Like a bird. And then the second bar is the same thing, but we don't pinch, we just play the bass note. On a 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4 are your strings. On wire we go to an E chord, pinch 6 and 2, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, the pattern we were just looking at. Wire. And the second bar of E is the same thing but without the pinch, just the 6th string. Like a. Now on an A chord again, just like the first bar. Drunk in a. Now we get an interesting one. He's going to play Midnight Choir. So here we're climbing up this A chord. It's bar 6 of your tab. We're going to pinch 5 and 2, then the 3rd string, little finger to the 2nd string, 3rd fret, play that note, 3rd string again. Oh. So we had a bar of C where we went 5, 3, 2 and 1 together, 3, 2 and 1 together, 3. It's another of Leonard Cohen's songs in 3/4 time. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Come to a G chord and play exactly the same thing, except the bass note is now the 6th string. F chord, the bass note is the 6th string if you're playing the bar chord. If you're playing this version of F, the bass note is the 4th string, but the fingers play the same thing. And back to C for the same pattern we played before. remember you well in the Chelsea Hotel. You were. Dance Me to the End of Love, of course, has no guitar on the original record, so here we're having to make an arrangement that is not, as we usually do, exactly as it's played by the original artist, but an arrangement as it probably would be played by Leonard Cohen, maybe when he was writing the song, you know. And if you want to sing, by the way, you can do the la 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 la's that are on the original, so let's do that again. La la. Here's one of the possible embellishments that I'm suggesting as an option. Halfway through that E minor chord, stop there, so 1 and 2 and 3, and on and 4 and, pluck 6 and 3 whilst your hand is moving away, left hand is moving away. Now you want your first finger on the 4th string 4th fret and your middle finger on the 5th string 5th fret, pluck those two. Bring that shape down 2 frets to 2 and 3. And now can you see those two fingers are ready to drop one more fret into the beginning of a B7 shape? Let them do that, play those two notes, and while you're playing them, have the rest of the B7 chord moving in, because that pluck of 4 and 5 is taking the place of what was just the 5th string beginning of the B7 chord. So you go. Here's that whole section then from that E minor chord. Let's come from the B7 before it. Slowly. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the end of love. And we'll want to play this song in standard tuning. Having established that, and let's say we're in standard tuning, our first chord is a B minor chord, and we're going to play 5th string, this is the standard pick pattern, 5, 4, 2 and 1, 3 and 2 together, 4, 3 and 2 together, 4, thumb, thumb, fingers, thumb, and it's in 3 beats to the bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and minor. Okay, so that is our intro and the beginning pattern for the song. So let's play through the intro. E minor, F sharp minor. Only the bass notes are changing. Repeat the same 2 bars. So let's play that line, the F sharp minor line. Here upon the pillow like a sleepy golden storm, yes. Now at bar 13 we get a row of 4 bars of the D chord, and again we'll play 2 bars and then we'll repeat the same 2 bars. Here's bar 13. Pinching 4 and 1 out of a normal D chord, then playing 3, 2, 3, 5, 3, 1, 3. To an A chord. This time it doesn't. It stays on D as he plays this little lick at the end of every verse except for the last verse of the song. It sounds like this. So I'm going to come here from bar 30 and just play through it, and then we'll break it down. That's taking it up to where we would go into bar 36 and the A chord. So 2 and 3 and we're at bar 36 where the A chord comes in, Bars 36 and 37 sound like this. Again, he's playing around with this A sus2 chord with the second string finger off and on. He starts with it off, plays 5 and 2, 3, puts the finger back down on the second string and plays 2, 3, 1, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and the phrase continues into bar 37, 5, 3, second string finger off, play it open, 3, second string finger back down, 2, 3, in the rhythm, 1,